going, men. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk. Let's see some hustle out there today. We got a big game this week.
Set! Blue 90! Now let's go! Set! 319! 319! Now let's go! 319! 319!
All right, strap them up. Pull up your big boy britches. This is for gold.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're going to do on Sunday. Good job.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Here we go now! 319!
They go play action here on first down. On the move to his left. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now back to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Nick Kwiatkowski. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Hurry up, here we go! Blue 90!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. It's a gain of 9 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game. Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Watch tight end.
Go back 99 Philly, here we go! Now let's go! Leopard! Leopard! Hurry up, here we go! 319!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Henry Anderson in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Down to Steel City. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. Le'Veon Bell, a first quarter touchdown there.
Tight end Ringo. Tight end's on Ringo. Tight end's on Ringo.
Now let's go!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A quick hitter complete. It's Higgins. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Here we go!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Going up top. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back on the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to...
And he can't find anywhere to go it, and he goes down.
Watch time, watch time. Tight end right, tight end right.
All right, here we go.
Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. It's Gordon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They're in the second quarter, Heinz Field. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. And Roethlisberger, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it up. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And they lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he slides to avoid the hit. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already. And they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to air one out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, Marcus May. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
All right, here we go. Detroit! Detroit!
On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
He'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk. Come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that. David Njoku, nearly 17-yard catch in college. Those are wide receiver numbers.
Yeah, went to Miami. Brad Kyle was his quarterback. They were a really good combo. Also, how about the... And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. All right, now, look at 56.
Back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins. 3rd down here. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack of 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They got to hold up.
They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, a 6-foot. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. He's got to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now for all the work he's getting. That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold onto it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. Now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store.
Here we go now.
The drop to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because it might wander into some tough coverage.
He'll drop to throw. And it falls incomplete after almost being. NFL scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. And the Bengals, they have taken the lead there late in that ball game. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. And the Browns getting set to go. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And it's a fumble. But I think a Brown was able to recover and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. Time for a break. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a lead score. Now on 1st down, a drop to throw it. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run X plays, harder to move it.
Gets it to Gordon. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there is hit.